Now, in researching this interview, I found out you and I actually have something in common besides the theater, in that we were both newspaper delivery boys going.
Yeah. Yes. I was a delivery boy for the Hartford Courant.
Bergen Record.
Sorry, I'm out.
North Jersey. I don't even know if that sort of thing exists anymore. But
yeah, I wonder. I don't think so. I think it's, everyone does it online now.
Yeah. Good way to stay in shape, I'll say.
Yeah.
But you were a child, basically. You were probably still delivering the papers when you first got involved with theater, from what I read.
Yes. I started my paper route when I went into 7th grade, and I did it every morning, 365, till I left for college when I was 18. So, yeah, every morning, 5 a.m., get up, go get the newspaper, walk all over town, bike all over town, delivering.
No, my question was, though, that while you were doing that.
I had an afternoon paper.
But my question really was, while you were doing that, you were also, you got an interest in theater at a very, very early age.
Yeah.
So talk a little about that.
I was 10, and I was already an avid newspaper reader. Habit I still have to today. And I read in the afternoon newspaper that the local theater company, the amateur company, Little Theatre of Manchester, was starting a children's wing. And I read that, and I knew that was something for me. And there have been these moments in my life of just kind of a certainty about this is it. This is for me. I know it, and with confidence. And that was maybe the first of them. I was a little gay boy in the 50s in the suburbs of Hartford, and sports and Boy Scouts and all of that were complicated for me. And this was some sense of like, oh, this is the place you belong. And I wasn't wrong. The Little Theatre of Manchester was a constant till I left to go to college. And really, that was the place where I felt like a future was possible, was sitting in a theater seat. So it goes deep for me.
Now, your title at the New York Theater Workshop is Artistic Director.
Yes.
Very common title, but everybody, when I mention it, people ask me, what do you do? Or perhaps it would be easier if I asked you, what don't you do?
Well, you're on to one of my favorite subjects, which is what is that role? And particularly in the moment of transformation that we're in the midst of socially. I think it's time to be reconsidering what that is. Not that it was ever well-defined to begin with. Certainly across theater practice, you find people can go to school and get an advanced degree in acting, directing, design, playwriting, administration. But there's nothing that sort of has categorized the role of artistic leadership. And the beautiful thing about being one of these is that there's no roadmap. You make it up as you go along. And that's at the same time terrifying. It's also thrilling because you make it to suit yourself. And that's pretty much what I've done for 32 years, is just follow my gut. And I've been incredibly fortunate to be a part of New York Theater Workshop that has allowed that journey of discovery, really sort of a creative process. I do think of myself in some ways as a playwright, and I'm writing a play. And they've allowed me to make my mistakes, to find my way. And I would say that's continuing.